We're awful close.
It's too close?
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry. What is that?
That's fucking the music next door.
They don't care. They don't even listen. They have no idea who the artist is.
They don't give a shit.
No. All right. I think it's rolling. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's rolling. Scott, I got to start introduction, the show, where we at? Yeah. Can you look and see what it looks? Are both in the picture? Oh, first beer in 3 weeks. I swear to God, first beer in 3 weeks.
Oh, you having a beer? You're not supposed to be drinking
No, I am
beer?
supposed to be drinking all the time, but I'm trying to not do it. I'm trying to fight nature.
Yeah, so you're completely in the frame, you're completely in the frame.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, and a good start would be...
You started last night. What did you start last
did.
night when you were doing something?
Started some shit. That's what I did. Yeah. This is the Unsocial Show. We're back again, and right here with Trent. Trent has started a fucking movement here in Florida pretty much 18 years ago. Let me start again. Sorry. Fuck that up. Yeah, this
I had a movement.
A bowel movement about 18 years ago. Still hasn't come out. This is. I need to get good at this shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
You are good at it, but
Well,
you
just in the right order. Yeah. It's like putting on the wheels before
go
you put
away
on.
because
right.
now I'm all nervous.
All right, so, hey guys, this is the Unsocial Show with your host, Valentin Mellstrom. I'm here with Trent Scotti hanging out in this fucking hardcore.
Yeah, Scotty. You see, because I forgot his name and I started thinking about that.
Fake.
Yeah. Hey, this is the Unsocial Show. Back again. I'm Valentine, your host, your unsocial host. And this is Trent Scotti, who opened up this beautiful facility 18 years ago.
18 years ago.
Hardkore Kustoms.
Yes.
Tell us, how was it back then, 18 years ago?
Horrible. No. I don't know. How was it? How was it?
What did the landscape look like?
I just did it for myself.
Yeah.
Honestly, hobby turned into business. I just did it for myself.
Did you start with a client or you just started building cars?
I had no clients.
Just your cars.
No clients, no money.
Yeah.
All the money I had put into the first shop, which wasn't much. I think it was like $4,000. Turned the power on.
Yeah.
Paid the rent, and then I was broke.
That sounds like an awesome way to start a business.
But
Yeah,
was
it's
it.
more passion.
yeah,
18
more passion
years.
than anything. I didn't do it for the money,
Yeah,
even though I need to make a living.
and that's the fucking trouble. And that's when people will go at it with passion first, they hit this. A lot of artists do it. A lot of people that are passionate about it. It's that. So through all these years, I know you expanded.
Yeah.
I know you work with some pretty big celebrities and names.
Yeah.
And you then kind of, well, let's go back to that. Let's talk about, like, you work for some who you work for?
I don't think they get mad if I say who I've
I
done
think you
business
should.
for.
No, they should be happy. They should be fucking proud to be here.
I did, well, it's been quite a few people, but my friend Paul, which we turned into really good friends, Paul
Big
White.
Show?
Yeah, Big
Yeah.
Show.
Big Show! He wasn't scheduled to be here for 2 weeks! Oh my God! Big Show!
So
This is a legend within the wrestling
in
community.
wrestling, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
good guy, really good guy.
Yeah,
Enjoy his friendship and working for him. So
that's fucking
he's a
cool,
good
man.
dude.
Yeah,
So
awesome. Let's go. Let's track it back a bit. You started this 18 years ago, and what was the rise? Like, when did you start to get traction, and kind of like how long did you have to build and get your stuff?
It took a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took
How many
a long
years?
time. I can't say I could count the years.
No.
Really. We were a small shop for about 12 years, maybe.
Okay.
A little 2,000 square foot shop for about that long. And
Where was it located here?
here in Kendall,
Yeah.
yeah, by Tamiami Airport. But
what was around here then? The swamps and
no, it wasn't that bad.
no,
It wasn't that far back, man. Come on.
yeah.
I know I'm old, but shit.
But was it more agriculture all the way out here, or was it just?
Dude, it's gotten busier through the years, but
Yeah.
I mean, it was still busy.
It was
Busy area,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They've obviously built more
Yeah.
since then, but you know, it was just, like I said, it was just a hobby. And, you know, I always wanted to shop. And I always wanted to build cool shit. And that's what I started doing. But,
That's awesome.
you know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how did you get over I'm assuming when you started, you had a lot of people, when you get known for doing something like working on cars, a lot of people's going to ask you for a lot of free shit and to help them and to do buddy
They
deals.
still do.
Yeah. How do you get
this
past
whole
that? Yeah.
Miami vibe is all about,
Yeah.
hey, how can I take care of myself
Yeah.
kind of thing. But everybody wants something for free, you know. But
Yeah. No, of course.
But it just took a while to build clientele, and I think that has a lot to do with just like the quality of your work, you know.
True.
It is a big learning experience. It still is a big learning experience, but you know, I mean, you do good work, and you know, people see it, and people recommend you, and it just, you know, that's how it went. Took off from there, you know.
But you got. Would you say most of your clients is here in Florida, or
Yeah, most of
on
them
the
here
West
in
Coast,
Florida. I have a few upstate Florida,
Uh-huh.
and then I've done, you know, obviously some work out of state too.
Uh,
You know, so but most of them here in Florida.
what do you prefer working on?
Anything from the early '60s and under.
Yeah.
I'm more of like I can't say a traditionalist. I love hot rods and customs.
But still doing that.
I'm not a big fan of the more modern stuff, even though we've converted a lot of old rides into modern rides.
Too
But
flashy? Too.
No, it's just what a lot more people want nowadays. I guess they consider it more reliable. But I drive something old every day, so I mean,
Yeah.
reliability.
Well, you're the reliability. You know,
maybe,
you can fix it.
Well,
yeah.
I can fix it on the side of the road.
Speaking
you know.
as somebody who has, how do you say, two thumbs in the middle
you?
of it?
Yeah,
What do you call?
there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I reliable. I would love to be able to. I mean, I hang out here. Maybe after another 2-3 decades, I might be able to
You
change
might-
a
you might
fucking
know
tire.
something. Change your oil, a spark plug,
Yeah,
maybe,
yeah.
something like
I can
that.
do that, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting there little by little, but I've always been more about, for me, which I've always been about the journey, like the ride.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
ride,
yeah,
just
yeah.
riding the shit
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
And I kind of course, you know, you get a little older. Either you're taught that like, you know, you got to know how to take care of your stuff. You got to know how to do
for
it
sure.
and fix yourself.
Yeah.
Or my background's just been, no, fucking just ride it till it
just ride
breaks.
it till
and
it breaks.
Get another one and keep, you know,
Yeah.
maybe it's
I think you did that recently. Didn't you ride it till it broke?
yeah, I did. Yeah. So, in days, like, we talked about something interesting. We talked about, actually, no, I talked about it with Scott, and it was about these cars. Mm-hmm. As now, cars are changing something drastically
Hell yeah.
into something else. And
Yep.
the huge shift from gas, which is going to happen,
Yeah.
is going to get electric, because you see them getting faster, you see them getting stronger and better, and eventually they'll have the
I
look.
feel sorry for my kids.
Yeah, they're gonna. But you
Well,
think they're gonna be? You're gonna be like, of course, trying to carry on that.
Oh yeah. Well, I do.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, they're the ones that are going to grow up into that, and who knows how long they're going to let, you know, gas engines or that type of fuel. You know, I don't think they're going to get rid of it anytime soon, because you know they make money.
Of course.
You
Yeah.
know?
That's
So-
true. I mean, by the time, the only way to stop it is when refineries and oil stops flowing and they can't.
Yeah.
So then what are we going to do? It's going to be natural gas. It's going to be different types
Yep.
of
And
solution. Mad Max it,
Yeah, Mad Max shit.
So that's a cool part about the future. If you look at it, like
don't know about
the
that,
post-apocalyptic shit, like when can we start our fucking Mad Max gangs and just start? Now the customizers is going to have a huge fucking role in the future.
Yeah.
People that can not just work with the set systems at hand, but they can fix and bend and kind of adapt.
Yeah.
How is that
I
applied
want nothing
to
do
the
with
rest of your life?
electric.
Customizing, like customize.
I'm just gonna keep going the way I go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we started doing, the past 10 years we've been doing a lot of the modern stuff, like, the new engines in the older cars and the newer suspension in the older cars, and it's cool and everything, but that's not my style. I did it to keep up with the times, I guess.
Yeah.
But now I really don't care.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to build things the way I want to build them and how I want to build them and stick with what I want. And, the people that want to do that, they'll come around. I mean, I have a lot of people that are like that, but I'm kind of tired of the new modern LS stuff and all the conversions and stuff like that. I don't know. That stuff to me is not any fun. You can make good money off of it.
But it doesn't.
It's not all about the money.
Doesn't tickle
Not
the pickle.
to me, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, if it's got something to do with something you want to, like a heritage or a legacy or something you want to hand down, you're protecting something.
Yeah.
And it's perfect in its form. So as it moves down, it's what they might change. Okay, they change it from gas to something else.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily electricity. I think the worst part would be having these. I can see it in the future. Would just sound, they just start adding
you ever
on
driven
fake
an
sound.
electric car?
I have.
My brother-in-law has one.
Oh, it's so smooth, man. It's so
Okay,
silent.
I get it. It's smooth. It's impressive for electric.
Yeah. Oh, and the bikes, man. Dude, the 0 to you want speed.
Yeah.
If you're a speed junkie,
Yeah,
and
man,
you get on
but
one of those things,
there's no feeling. There's no. It's boring.
it is. If you like noise and
I want the
fucking
shaking and I want
chaos,
the
exploding,
smell of fuel and
explosions.
exhaust. And I want to get out of my car and. Where you been? You smell like a fucking carburetor or fuel or whatever.
Oh, thank you.
That's it. Thanks.
Carburetor number 9.
Yeah. But that's what I want. This electric, I don't know, doesn't do it for me.
I hear you.
I'll keep my kids away from it as long as I can. But I don't know.
So what's like? How would you say you? I saw it with custom builders in the chopper industry, right? Mm-hmm. During the 90s, huge explosion.
Yeah, it blew up.
Yeah, and then the ones that just kept staying on that, they just wanted to build and do this.
Mm-hmm. They're still here. They're still here, though.
Yeah.
Those people are still here. That's like this industry.
No, I mean, unless they fucking die, they're still here. But,
obviously.
But they didn't thrive. It was hard. I saw
a
lot of people went into
shit. It went to shit. Everybody that opened a bike shop.
Yeah.
From when all that started, like with TV and Discovery and all that stuff, everybody, when Biker Build Off, when Billy was doing Biker Build Off and all them, those guys, those true guys, they're still here. They're still here.
Yeah.
But the guys that ran around and said,
we got Warren right over here.
Yeah.
Still doing beautiful stuff,
But
he's also expanding into other
he does
furniture.
He dabbles
these,
in all
these little
sorts
piece
of
of
stuff,
art. It's pretty cool.
But those guys are still around, and the guys that wanted to be on TV or wanted to be a bike builder, and they open a shop everywhere, and there's bike shops everywhere, and now they're closed. And the true guys that are still been doing it forever are still here.
They're not going to stop, even if it's a lot of money or a little bit.
I don't think so. I don't think it'll stop. Now it's.
Yeah.
The car thing on TV has gotten really big, and now there's, shows all over, and everybody's doing a car show, and everybody's opening a car, hot rod shop somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
Half the people don't know what the meaning of hot rod is.
Well, they're starting it and trying to put it together and then see what they can, as long as they can.
Yeah, well,
flip
a lot of
something
guys are doing it, but and there's
Yeah.
some good guys out there that, that can do it. But, I don't know. It's going to be the same way. Same thing. I think it'll explode for a while and then...
The persistent ones, the true-hearted ones,
Yeah,
It's not in it for the ego. They're in it for the passion of it, and they will. Yeah, this is like you can build a business that thrives on just cold ass fucking systems and running it, operating it, and putting yourself out of the kind of like organizational chart. You know, even if it's a small place, but those kind of places to build that kind of fucking passion that will on nothing last. You know, for decades, and you can just barely make it. I've done it myself. What I love to see is when it kind of like when it comes together, both comes together. When you have that fucking passion in a team, it's kind of like a band, right? Band of brothers or sisters or whatever, and they have the passion. They know that it's not going to be perfect every month. I think Scott is a great example of perfect every month. You know, a brother, a good team.
No, for sure.
You know, made in this way. Once you apply both those parts, where you say like, hey, I want to work on these specific cars. I don't want to go into service. I don't want to fucking do that shit just to survive. Then you open. It's important to open up yourself to like, okay, well, I need to generate income. Yeah. Because you fucking burn out otherwise.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's rough as hell.
Yeah.
Listen, when we opened the big shop, and I had all those guys working for me and everything. You know, it's something I dreamed about, something I wanted to do, you know, and I worked pretty hard for it, you know, had a little help, but it was rough, you know, it was transitioning, you know, I've managed crews of guys before and stuff like that, but, you know, opening the big shop and have 10,
11, I remember over here,
having 10, 11 guys working for you and thousands of square feet and everything, man, I didn't even get to work.
What was the biggest part? What was the biggest pain? And when you expanded?
The guys.
The employment, people part.
The employment. That's the worst. Yeah. You know, because you need guys to work to bring the money in. Yeah. You know, but...
You need the right guys for the right reason.
You need the right guys.
That are there for the right purpose. Yeah.
That's
not just for...
pretty damn hard.
Pay me at the end of the month and I'll do just enough.
Oh, man. But most of them are like that. Yeah. You know? Unfortunately, you know, where's my paycheck?
Because you're paying a smaller amount to somebody who is...
Hey, they got...
How many Scots are out there? How many people, like, how many
I don't know, I got one, that's about it. I say there's one.
And he's got a castle with his name on it in Scotland. He's descended from celebrities of, you know, Viking and Celts.
Castle Brody.
Yeah, Castle Brody, man. Yep. So, but the same thing. Same thing there. Like, he's here for a passion.
There's only one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one that I know of. And I got him.
I think there's more, though. I think there's more.
Sure there is. Yeah. Sure there is, but they're few and far between, and those guys probably have their own shop.
Yeah.
You know?
We're working for somebody. Yeah, it's the pursuit of the band members. Right?
Yeah, right.
It's the...
You know how it is working with a bunch of guys together?
Yeah.
You know, and making things work and vibe and, you know, support each other and everything. Yeah. That's the other problem, you know, is having, you know, the support, having the guys that'll work the extra time for nothing, the guys that... Those are the guys that are passionate about it and that'll stick with it, you know? Yeah. Good and the bad. Good luck. Because there's not too many of them out there. Yeah. You know? That's why I was burnt out. What was it, almost 4 years of the big shop? Yeah. I had it. Yeah. I was over it. Yeah. You know? There was just too much to worry about. There's drama every day. Somebody's butt hurt every day.
If you do it again, if you would do that expansion again, what would be the things you look at?
I'd never do it again.
No, but if you would, because I think you sit on valuable, you've done it. A lot of people can like not do it because they're afraid of failing. You did it, and I wouldn't say you failed. You decided to scale down.
Yeah, you can't say that it's failure, but
what was the things though? Like if you would do it again, what would you do differently? Going into it,
the main thing is finding the right people to work for you. And before I even would open a shop, I would find the right people. You know?
Would you be interested, like proposing up the? No. I'm saying to these people. Yeah.
Would I be interested? What?
No, asking them like, would you be interested in? Even before building
like
it, testing their passion, testing their.
But usually the good guys have their own business already. You know, doing their own thing. Yeah. So I mean, but you know, I think even though we're still a large shop per se, only two of us working, but as you know, in square footage, we're a large shop. and we're absolutely slammed.
It's a good. I mean, it's a good thing.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
But it's a.
But I want to shrink it down even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it gets a little chaotic. You know,
Okay.
you got to jump from one car to another. You lose your focus on things. You know, you got to sit down and stare at it for a while and
Yeah.
get back into it, just like an artist or a musician or anything like that. You got to like get back into it.
I think the time like that time scheduling part.
That's
like
hard.
for example,
that's really hard.
It is, man, and especially when you're in that part of your brain, or when you're into you combine your passion with going into a specific detail. You can spend so many hours on it, and not thinking about, wait a minute, why the fuck didn't I finish this? Got it out and got the money in and freed up that space. I got stuck on this because no, I'm gonna fuck. Now your personality traits that you are so fucking proud of kind of backfires. You know, it becomes that, like, the pride or the unawareness, and that's why I've personally just gone so deep on the fuck is wrong with me.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? The self-defiance, or trying to find the trigger points where.
I think.
And scheduling.
Yes, the scheduling is a mess, but because the next day something can go wrong, or anybody else you do business with, painters, interior guys, whatever. You know, they have schedules too. You know, and their schedules overlap. Your schedule gets pushed back. It's like, I mean, it's never ending. You know, even when you order parts, you get parts, they're damaged or something's wrong. This doesn't fit. I mean, nobody really gets it. Nobody gets it. Everybody thinks it's TV.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks I got this on the shelf and that down the street and whatever, and whip it all together and done in a couple of days, cruising for a few years. It's like, it's not. No, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen that way.
But that's why I think, you know, I don't need some big, huge shop. I don't need to show anybody that, you know, I'm any particular kind of person. I love just shutting the door, you know, thinking, being quiet, just let me do my job, you know, and enjoy what I'm doing. And that's why I think a smaller shop, back to the smaller shop, you can focus more.
Back to the basics.
Yeah, back to the basics, pretty much, you know.
I've seen it.
Kind of like a easier life too, you know what I mean?
I think the simplification of life is so important to always go back to, even if you're on a bigger scale, and even if you're scaling it, the wherever you're going, you're still gonna need that order. Like, you still need the schedule. You still need these things because you don't like the chaos.
You are.
Yeah, so it's the simplification has to always be there, constantly, and every morning you have to, like, I think that's the hard. You go in and you start doing whatever's urgent, and you forget about the important part. You know, if you don't have that much, you know, scheduled ahead. It's, so what's something you're working on right now? Like
what isn't something I'm working on, you mean?
Yeah.
Jeez. You know, I mean,
any fun projects? Any fun?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I love, you know, the early 60s and under. So, you know, I'm building a 29 Roadster on 32 rails, a 30 Model A sitting there, you know, 51 Merc, 49 Shoebox Ford, you know, 53 Pontiac Chieftain. I love tons of shit. Yeah. Like I said, I love customizing stuff, and I love hot rods, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, I'm trying to go back to what I enjoy doing, you know, and we're going to, I don't know, just try to have a good time.
Yeah.
And not work so hard.
I think you work. Not that if you want to work with it. No, but you don't have all that fucking energy like you used to, and especially if you I'm not saying I'm just saying, when you run a business, as far as you learn, I think I've run mine 15 years something, and it's tiring. And
it is.
At that point, you go like, okay.
And your wife's pissed off at you because you want to sit on the couch and do nothing.
No, that's
just take a break for a few minutes.
No break.
You know?
There's no
breaks. I know,
the only way to break is to have enough surplus of time and income and things flowing on its own.
When you have a kid and you can't sit down,
that gets filled up with that break. Yeah, that's you know.
Yep.
It could be. Yeah. But I think that's. I like the whole back to basics where I really like that. You have to. Make it simple. It shouldn't be that fucking complicated.
Right, it shouldn't be that
And
complicated.
you see people on
You don't get to
big
work
levels.
you don't get to work on your own stuff.
Yeah.
You know how many cars I have?
Yeah.
Sold quite a few recently just because I know I'm never going to get to them. And it, you know, got to build a car for my daughter that I've probably had for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, and she's driving already.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even, it's not enjoyable.
So how do
know?
how do you do that? How do you?
I have no freaking idea.
Yeah. You working on it? Yeah.
I try to at least come in here on a Saturday and do something for myself or do something for my kids.
So
or
you are doing.
I try.
Yeah.
I try.
Yeah.
It doesn't always happen.
Gotcha.
But
yeah.
I try. So somebody always shows up. Somebody always interrupts.
Yeah.
Somebody always wants you to do something. You interrupt in the middle of my day.
Oh, I love it.
I know you do. I know.
Because it's like, you know, we got to get shit done. We got to get shit done. But the fucking thing, at the end of the day, those relationships and the interruption and the, not saying to interrupt, you know, the flow of money coming in, but in order to remember and remind and talk about those things, well, what's important?
Yeah.
I go and I sometimes say, no, I can't do that. But I know, man, usually when I hang out with that guy or I go to that place, I get a little new insight, or I get reminded about things that are, you know, you get little church moments, right?
Yeah.
Where you're like, shit, you're right, man. Fuck it. I need this.
Listen,
I need this.
I always enjoy helping everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking to get paid, or I'm not looking to get something out of it, but I always, you know, if somebody needs something, I always, you know, try to help them out, whatever. But, and I don't want it to sound selfish, but I think I've done it so much that, and I don't expect anything out of it.
Yeah.
But I've done it so much, I'm tired of helping so much.
Yeah.
So it sounds shitty.
No, it sounds like you're trying to run a business.
Not only, but the time for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't have the time for myself.
That's
or
what,
the time
when you
for
don't
my
have,
kids,
when you
or the
run a
time for
business,
my
you
wife.
got kids, you got all these things.
Right.
That time you have left, if you don't put it on yourself,
Right.
then what
So
time,
I turn stuff away.
Yeah.
You know, I politely turn it away. Try to be nice about it. You know, I don't want to be an a-hole.
Yeah.
But
I think when doing things, you don't do it. You do it, like I say, you do it for full price, or you do it for free.
Yeah. Yeah. I get all the time. I'm too nice.
Yeah.
I am. I get screwed over a lot, but you know, whatever.
As long as it doesn't get to you, as long as you're doing it for your sake.
Yeah.
You're doing it because you want to.
Then I'll kick myself in the ass and say, "Why did you do that?"
Yeah.
You know, the whole time you're doing something,
Yeah.
you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Or, you know, especially when you especially when you do favors for somebody and it's a favor and it turns into some big, huge project.
Yeah.
You know, then you really screw yourself.
Yeah.
So,
or
whatever.
Yeah.
You know, maybe somewhere down the road it'll all come back my way somehow.
Yeah, called karma, right?
Then
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
So you doing any shows now?
Not anything recently.
No?
We'll see by the end of the year.
Oh.
I'd like to really make it out to Moon Eyes in Japan the end of this year. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm really shooting forward for that.
Huh.
So we'll see.
That would be fucking awesome.
But I need some time to myself so I can finish something.
Yeah.
So I can get out there.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm looking forward to. You know, those guys out there are insane. So,
Nuts, man.
Yeah, those guys are nuts.
Talk about getting that. They looked at it from an outside kind of and perfect it.
Yeah.
Like the way they do it.
Those guys
almost
are
to
sick.
a point of when Americans look at it, I feel like it's too clean. They do it so clean. They do it too good. You're like, but it's too clean.
The American culture, what they've done with it out there in Japan is just insane, man.
Yeah.
The custom culture, the lowriders, the bikes, the choppers, like all of it. All
to
of it.
perfection.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah. Because they don't know how to do it.
I would, it's any other way.
Yeah.
I know. We bomb them, we blow them the hell up, and they come back, 100 times strong.
Yeah. Oh, you do
Make
that?
us- make
we'll
us look
perfect
bad.
what you do. Yeah, that's true.
Make our own shit look bad,
Well,
but
that's
they are good.
very true.
Yep.
Well, I think that would be a cool fucking thing to do.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do this year.
Yeah.
You know?
And we talked about we're going to take the cars out a bit and ride and kind of show them off a bit.
Yeah.
And maybe talk some more shit while we're riding.
Yeah.
and show off the work a bit more, and
Yep.
see what
Yeah, that'd be cool.
trouble we can get into.
Take a little cruise.
Cool, man.
Yep.
I will, dude. We'll talk some more maybe
That was
next
enough?
week. I think that's enough.
Okay,
That'll
good.
do for now.
That'll do for
yeah,
now.
we talked enough. Fucking only had one beer and fucking
I know,
fans
only
are off,
one,
and I'm
only
sweating
one, I
like.
know, we're
Look at
No doubt.
All right, man. Next time, motherfuckers.